Daily Words of God. People's beliefs cannot take the place of the truth. Some people are able to bear hardships, can pay the price, are outwardly very well behaved, are quite well respected, and enjoy the admiration of others. Would you say that this kind of outward behavior can be regarded as putting the truth into practice? Could one determine that such people are satisfying God's will? Why is it that time and time again, people see such individuals and think that they are satisfying God, walking the path of putting the truth into practice, and keeping to God's way? Why do some people think this way? There is only one explanation for it. What explanation is that? It is that for a great many people, certain questions, such as what it means to put the truth into practice, what it means to satisfy God, and what it means to genuinely possess the reality of the truth, are not very clear. Thus, there are some people who are often deceived by those who outwardly seem spiritual, noble, lofty, and great. As for people who can speak eloquently of letters and doctrines, and whose speech and actions seem worthy of admiration, those who are deceived by them have never looked at the essence of their actions, the principles behind their deeds, or what their goals are. Moreover, they have never looked at whether these people truly submit to God, nor have they ever determined whether or not these people genuinely fear God and shun evil. They have never discerned the essence of the humanity of these people. Rather, beginning with the first step of getting acquainted with them, they have, little by little, come to admire and venerate these people. And in the end, these people become their idols. Furthermore, in some people's minds, the idols whom they worship and who they believe can abandon their families and jobs, and who seem superficially able to pay the price, are the ones who are truly satisfying God and who can really attain good outcomes and good destinations. In their minds, these idols are the ones whom God praises. What causes them to believe such a thing? What is the essence of this issue? What are the consequences it can lead to? Let us first discuss the matter of its essence. Essentially, these issues regarding people's viewpoints, their methods of practice, which principles of practice they choose to adopt, and what they each tend to focus on have nothing to do with God's demands of humankind. Whether people focus on shallow matters or profound issues, or on letters and doctrines or reality, they do not adhere to that which they should adhere to most, nor do they know that which they most should know. The reason for this is that people do not like the truth at all. As such, they are not willing to put time and effort into seeking out and putting into practice the principles of practice found in God's utterances. Instead, they prefer to use shortcuts, summing up what they understand and know to be good practice and good behavior. This summary then becomes their own goal to pursue, which they take as truth to be practiced. The direct consequence of this is that people use human good behavior as a substitute for putting the truth into practice, which also satisfies their desire to curry favor with God. This gives them capital with which to contend with the truth, which they also use to reason and compete with God. At the same time, people also unscrupulously put God aside, placing the idols they admire in his stead. There is only one root cause which makes people have such ignorant actions and viewpoints, or one-sided opinions and practices, and today I will tell you about it. The reason is that, although people may follow God, pray to him every day, and read his utterances every day, they do not actually understand his will. Herein lies the root of the problem. If someone understood God's heart and knew what he likes, what he loathes, what he wants, what he rejects, what kind of person he loves, what kind of person he dislikes, what kind of standard he uses when making demands of people, and what kind of approach he takes for perfecting them, then could that person still have their own personal opinions? Could people like this simply go and worship someone else? Could an ordinary human become their idol? People who understand God's will possess a slightly more rational viewpoint than that. They are not going to arbitrarily idolize a corrupted person, nor will they, while walking the path of putting the truth into practice, believe that blindly adhering to a few simple rules or principles is tantamount to putting the truth into practice.